Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to throw it. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Blue Hens come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught by the receiver.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And they'll kick it away here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. QB decides to keep it here. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll try the option play here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense comes out to start this drive. Get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. Breaks down, Delaware. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Ball handed off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff and stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Well, Cook, it's UNLV with the lead now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And it's a bunch formation. Big throw caught on the left side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Blue Hens hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Bumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Blue Hens have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Design quarterback run.
playoff. That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they start the drive with an end-around play. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. The Blue Hens will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. This one will be down at the 35. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's a direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, that that one's picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Delaware. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Hens will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Against some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Catch made on the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. hands seem all over that to make the recovery. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. The Blue Hens come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. Right off the defender. They convert and move the football to the 25. Offense comes up first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Second and 8.
This is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be there.
He's got to be open. Touchdown. And the lead now with the PAT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Delaware. That's how you finish a play. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up. So Sophie.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. We're going to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Try to run it with the option. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
No fair catch. He feels the punt, and the returner is brought down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. And the Blue Hens hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll run the option, and they'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Getting set, second down play here. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in his playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Desquipke picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The fullback gets stuck for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Whips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talking about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you.
Oh, and it's blocked. So a live ball here. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. QB keeper all the way. Breaks free. Loose football. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Can he get there on the ground? Running with purpose. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense. Important second down play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
A big third down here, and the quarterback decides to pull it down himself. He gets just enough past the first down marker, and he steps out of bounds without getting his jersey dirty. This guy's showing you what he can do with those legs.
He hands it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Oh, it's a reverse. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
He keeps it on a design run. Powering through. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Send the back in motion. Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So out comes the field goal kicker. If he makes it, this becomes a one-score game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they bring on the field goal team trying to make this a one-score game. This is to get it back to a one-score game. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Well, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
Second down play coming up.
you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Mustangs will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Let's go! They'll give it to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Moving out of the pocket. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to get it to the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Finds his man. It's Denmark. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Dynasty Lions are on the move. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Dynasty Lions! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
Well, I know on offense you always want to have balance, and it's important to keep defenses honest, but listen, you're one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire nation. Let your dudes go to work. You don't need negative plays like that.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Now the pitch. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He takes it at the 45. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
The option look. He was trying to get it to the 25, but the defense stands tall, and they force a 4th and short. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Oh, they're after him. Finds the tight end. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Got his man to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They've been completely lethargic in this 1st half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. Hits the open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gonzalez. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. Crosses the 40. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes to the right. No, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stopped him at the 7.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd.